Can't believe you didn't even say what's up to him. Guess you're busy with the mic.
Oh.
You.
To who?
To both you and who?
I would have said what's up.
You didn't say it.
There's no you. And I would have said
they were at the restaurant. Remember that we shot downstairs and then we ate and went upstairs?
They were not there.
You and who was there?
I would have been like, you.
You were just busy, I guess.
Trying to make sure I got all the shots for you.
Maybe you weren't shooting.
You were yelling at me that day.
No, you didn't even. You didn't even have
it.
You didn't even have the mic that day.
Well, I had to.
Not for that scene.
I had to set the lights up.
You set lights up? We didn't set lights up that. Oh yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
In that little back room.
Yep.
You set them up. You didn't. It was like you and Kalani and Dylan and Mark all setting up that one light.
I took it from the car and put it on the floor. So they could set
and
it
then
up.
you stood next to Selassie to make it look like you were doing something.
I was
the
like,
rest of the day. You're like, do you need help? What do you start on? Close up of yourself?
Yeah, close up of myself, and then introduce you. I'll probably give you a nickname, maybe. So.
Right.
Just kidding. All right.
Don't fuck with me.
All right. What's up, my people? So we're on another episode of 5 Spots. And today we have the one and only, the director, the filmmaker, the handsome man. God damn. I gotta show his face. But we have my boy Adam Paul Stone, man. I've been hassling him for months, sending him text messages, yo, dope to have you on this episode. And then I acted like I'd forget that I told him that, and I'd hit him up again and be like, yo, dope to have you on this episode, type shit. But we finally made it happen. He actually, for my birthday was in April, but for my birthday, he texted me. He was like, hey, I'm coming down this Sunday. I took, I'm doing this video, and we're going to go ahead and get that going. So let's get on the podcast. And I was like, damn, bro. Yeah. This is a beautiful moment. So you really made my day. But overall, we got Adam Paul Stone here, man. Honestly, thank you, bro, for, taking your time to come out here. I know you're running through projects. You do live in the Dallas area. Yeah. Came down to Lubbock, did some videos. You come down to Hobbs in my territory. I don't like that. But nah, you're doing some videos out here, man. And again, thank you for giving me your time, bro. I have to ask, how are you doing today?
Well, thanks for having me on. I've been a huge fan of the podcast from the first episode of such a long running podcast. I had to get on 300 episodes, right?
Yeah. 302 right now.
302.
Yeah.
I was just, since around the 10th episode when I jumped in, I knew I had to be on the show. And you kept, you make this whole speech about how, you wanted me on. I've been asking for a few years to be on the show.
Yeah. But
and you've rejected me.
I have to give the audience that, we're chasing you.
It felt like that, but it felt like it was more of a diss than it was anything else. And publicly, we have been beefing for a few years. This is squashing. I would call this episode
the squash.
Squashing the beef featuring Adam Paul Stone.
Squashing the beef featuring Adam Paul Stone. Because we were beefing a little bit. And you even had some goons try to come after me. Yes. If I'm not mistaken.
I didn't send them out. They heard about what I was going through, and they were like,
they requested it.
It wasn't a request. They were like, this guy's not gonna survive. And I was like, guys, hold on. This
is real. This is really happened.
That actually did happen for real.
Where if we faked the beef, and Adam has connections here with the fucking cartel or some shit.
I did. Don't bleep that. We can't put that out.
You want me to handle him? Huh?
I was like, oh, it's fake. No, because they saw. He wanted to keep blasting this narrative that we were beefing on the internet, okay? And I was like, oh, that's funny. Maybe not so much, but he kept doing it. Yeah. Every post I would make, he'd be saying shit about me or whatever. And then people were seeing it, not knowing it was a fake beef. Yeah. And people later, I was at a public thing here in Hobbs, and somebody came up and was like, is everything cool with you and Fabian? I was like, oh yeah, everything's cool. And he's like, okay, because we would go handle that if we needed to. I was like, no, it's Rig. It's not
I'm
Rig.
just innocent over here, just chilling, bro. He got some car. Okay, I'll stop that. This real life happened though, y'all.
It did happen for real. And I was like, that's when I texted you. I was like, we have to stop doing it. Like, I'm telling you, they take it too seriously.
I low-key wanted to keep doing it, bro. I mean, that was like, yo, we were actually pulling this off.
Yeah, it's true, but it got too serious too quick.
It did.
Soon you would have one leg.
Have an obituary.
Yeah, it would cut you by the knee.
Yeah, so that didn't go well. I'm missing a whole leg.
You're still beefing on.
Adam got my leg cut off. God damn.
Anyways, doing great. Thanks for having me on.
It just turned into a whole fucking. Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome, bro. You know, again, do appreciate you, man. So you said you're doing great. How was the drive coming down here?
You know, that drive I've been doing for about 8 years, I think now, and it doesn't get easier. And we've moved further east. So when we first moved to Dallas, I moved there from New York. I was living in Lubbock, moved to New York, then moved to Dallas, and we were at the edge, the far west side, like towards the Fort Worth, living in Denton, and it was like a 4 hour and 30-minute drive. Not too bad. And the more years that we've gotten, we've moved further east. So now I'm about 7 hours from Lubbock.
Wow, you're not even. Oh, from Lubbock.
From Lubbock, from our far side where we live to Lubbock is like almost 7 hours, like 6 hours and 45 minutes.
Because Dallas from here is 6 hours.
It's far, bro. It's not even, yeah.
And then just to drive here, you have like an extra hour and 45.
Yeah.
Golly, bro. Well, yeah, thank you for coming out here.
Absolutely.
Giving us your presence. And from the sounds of it, you had a present for me.
Yeah, just me being here, I think, is a gift amongst itself, and a gift to the city of Hobbs. They had to slug through dealing with you for the last year or so.
And they love it.
I decided to present the town with myself. There is a parade happening today. A big sculpture of my head is going to be wheeled out into the streets. So I invited all you to show up to the Adam Paul Stone parade.
Parade, yes. Y'all make sure to be there or be square.
It's at the square too. So
it is. It's at the canopy.
Yeah,
Broadway.
God.
But yeah, y'all be ready for the parade. All right. So I do want to ask, man. You know, you coming down here, everything. From the Dallas area, I just want to know, how many projects did you have lined up for this weekend?
So initially I got reached out by Kathy Jewell, who is an artist from Lubbock. She's a country singer. And so that was the initial pull down here. And then, I don't know, I always think about this too as a freelancer. I always think about how difficult it is to maintain, as you know, to maintain the career, like keep it afloat, because you're constantly thinking about, you know, where's the next job's going to come from. And always by some miracle or destiny or design, they come without even requesting. And so as we're sitting around thinking, like, when's the next one going to come? Kathy reached out, and then Trouble reached out, which is why I'm here. And then they all just kind of like lined up and fell into place. So, I'm just so thankful for people just thinking of me at any point. But yeah, like I had 1, 2, 3, 6 projects.
Six projects overall. Wow.
Yeah.
See, and that's a like us being, you know what I mean. Of course, I've shot music videos before. You know, some my producer folks out back here, they've, you know, ran into that as well. So I know hearing the word 6 music videos for a weekend just sounds beautiful to them, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, one of them was supposed to be mine, but
hey, you didn't get back.
I really did it, bro. That was my fault. My bad, Trouble. Trouble's causing trouble between us. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. He doesn't. He has no loyalty. He just go to any. He's available.
Really, real shit though. Trouble, this ain't to diss you, but yeah, this.
He's just like, oh, you're not. I'll just go to the next guy. If I would have said no, he would have found the next guy.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, you know, me and you would have been here. Yeah, it would have been 5, not 6.
Exactly. I wouldn't have come to Hobbs, to be honest. I wouldn't have been on this podcast.
Oh so yeah, that's true.
Because I also like booked another Hobbs guy because I was coming to Hobbs. So it was like Trouble brought me here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trouble.
Thank you, Trouble.
And then now Six Side I'm shooting, and then we did the podcast, and you guys are coming and hanging out too.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna come follow me around, so that's gonna be cool.
We are. That's actually a new thing that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna follow Adam around
every time I shoot.
We're gonna be right there behind him. Yeah,
this
right
whole
behind
podcast just turns into like a vlog for me.
Yeah,
every episode just follows Adam.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
But we're actually gonna be creeping on you. So you're gonna be at the store buying shit.
It's like far away, like like those old pranks on YouTube. Like the camera's really far, and it's just me shopping.
Yeah, just regular, and then on the camera you're just gonna hear.
There he is.
I love it.
Look, he's picking out Cheerios. Just you narrating the whole thing.
Oh, he has a different brand today. Strawberry.
Oh, he's getting the protein Cheerios. I see.
Protein. Life change. Yeah. So, back into it, bro. Okay. So so this is gonna go to a serious question. But yeah. Okay. So you came down here. You got 6 music videos. Getting those taken care of today. We are gonna vlog the music video that you have going on today with Trouble.
Yeah.
I want to get like a full-on experience, because even me, my own experiencing you, bro, you as a person, as a friend, like you're dope as hell. You know what I mean? Like I that's something I really have. I do appreciate a lot. I've gotten to know you over the years. For a while there, it was like a kind of like a not competition. Like we weren't in competition with each other, but if somebody.
Silent.
Yeah, if somebody
silent beef,
bro. Yeah. And so that's whenever they get those guys to try to jump me. But
no, I didn't. No, it was a real silent beef though, because we even ran into each other at the 420 festival in
Dank in the Desert.
Yeah, Dank in the Desert 2023.
Right.
And I knew it was you, and you knew it was me, and you stood right next to me, and we didn't say anything to each other.
We stood there for like 10 minutes too.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to each other.
I'm not moving first.
Yeah. I almost felt like you wanted to.
I low key did.
To like take a photo with me, or something.
I took a photo with me. I wanted to get his autograph. Is that Adam?
He wanted to give me a side hug. Big fan.
Hey,
no,
man.
Just kidding. No, but it was awkward though, because we both knew who we were.
Yeah. Like I know who you were.
Yeah,
you know who I was.
Yeah.
I was there for a video, and I seen you with your camera. What the hell is this dude here for? But they did.
I booked like 4 videographers for the event. Separately. He booked like 4 different. I saw like 4 videographers there. I was like, "What's going on?"
Damn, he did, huh?
It was a lot. Yeah.
The disrespect.
It's like we should all just teamed up
and just
work together on one cohesive video.
You know what? That would have been crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not running the show. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. But we could have made connections, because we did stand next to each other and didn't even talk. I don't even think we talked that day.
No, not at all. I didn't speak to you. Well, I think where the walls started coming down in our friendship was we were doing a short film that my friend was directing.
Right.
And I made a post about it, looking for it, and you were like, "Hey, I would like to audition."
Right.
And that's like the first time you had reached out, and I was like, "Okay, that's a good like barrier."
He's pretty handsome.
Yeah. And then you did the audition. We didn't cast you. You got mad. You posted, you did some rant on Facebook about how, people don't like casting. These
dudes need actors, and they don't even want an actor.
I was like, what? I looked at your resume, and I was like, the guy hasn't done anything.
What is he doing?
No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I liked your audition.
Asshole,
to be honest, I liked your audition. I wasn't directing the project, but anyways, it just put you in my head like, oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
Dank in the Desert happens. We didn't talk at all. But then later that same year, I got that Flatland Calvary gig, and then I reached out and was like, hey, do you want to act in this music video?
Right.
And I think that was the next step in our like breaking down this not secret, but like quiet beef and then like that kind of opened the door.
Yeah.
And we didn't really talk on that music video like at all, other than the small little
what's up?
Directing things like,
right.
Oh, I need you to look happier, whatever. And then I don't even know how it.
I was nervous that day because I went solo. I didn't know any of y'all. Yeah, I went over there, bro, and I was nervous. I was like, "Fuck!" All right, I'm on an Adam Paul Stone project. This is what I need to do.
Was it intimidating to like? Because it was such a big production, even for me.
Yeah,
giant like production. Was it scary? Like, did you think it was gonna be low, like a small little like?
I didn't expect it to be like super low budget. I did expect it to be like, you know, pretty good. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I didn't expect I didn't expect a helicopter to pull up. You know what I mean?
Which it did.
It did.
No.
He had a jet.
Well, you were nervous though walking into the.
I was nervous. I was nervous because I mean, I went up there solo, and for me to go places solo, like I used to never do it. So that was like me stepping out the box too. Like I did know I did want to act. It was a project for you. We talked a little bit. I was like, fuck yeah, you know what? You know, this is something I just feel like I need to do.
Yeah.
I got there, and I mean, I was just that random dude. I was just talking with people. I was talking with the band.
Yeah.
I tried to make small convos. Like, oh heck yeah, man. You know, I really don't listen to this type of music, but
oh my god,
I probably that was a slap to the face of them.
Yeah,
probably.
you're just.
I was just trying to make friends in the wrong way.
I think you told me that the singer asked you like, oh, how many projects have you done? You're like, oh, it's my first one or something. I know. Yeah. I was like, bro. You're probably the reason I didn't get rehired by them because you're there blasting me.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, Adam said he just needed somebody real quick.
No, just no. That was fun though. I think that was a good wall. You know, the walls came down even more, and I was like, oh, he's a cool guy. Like, he's cool. I remember you being really quiet, which is weird because you're not anymore. But like,
just shut up.
Just kidding. And then I don't know what happened after that. Did we just keep talking like on like DMs, or I got your number? Like, because at some point that switched over into phone calls. Like we started calling each other like weekly and like. Yeah,
because it was like a weekly thing. I think you ended up calling me at one point, and then we just talked about the project, and we kind of just talked about like videos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it just like went so fluently. You know what I mean? It's like we just kept talking.
Because I think the next thing we did was like the Here Lies the Hero, and
which
was a year later.
Damn, a whole year later.
Yeah,
but like, it was always phone calls, huh?
Yeah, we talked to like even like I saw you on live one time, and we talked on live. True. You were editing, and I was like, I think that was like the next thing is I saw you on live because I don't think I had your number.
Oh yeah,
because
you said take off your shirt.
Yeah, and then you refused to because you said you had like 6 nipples or something.
Yeah,
I
did.
Okay.
I was born different, but it did happen like that. The nipples.
No. No. But the live thing did happen. And I don't think I had your number yet. Like, no, I did because for the Flatland thing, but I wasn't like we weren't talking like that. And then I think the live thing was like, another barrier kind of thing. And I was like, oh, it's cool. Like this is kind of a cool thing. And then you wanted to do the beef thing really bad. Like, let's do this.
What inspired me about that was the whole Kanye and 50 Cent
That's
thing.
what it was.
Yeah.
You wanted to be like Drake and Kendrick.
I'm Kendrick. This is Drake. Where, you know what I mean? Play the song. But
so funny. No. Yeah.
That's it.
He wanted to beef really bad, and I was like,
he almost got me killed.
And I was really nervous about it. Anyways, that's how it all started. Year later, I needed help on a project. You and Ricardo came to Lubbock to do Flatland. Not Flatland, sorry. Here Lies the Hero and Ghost. You came for Ghost Lux a couple days later. And I think that was like, oh yeah, this is cool. This could really work. Like, because we've never worked for each other to that point, other than you acting.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time we had like done something together. And I was like, oh, he's cool. And seems like he's interested and he's really helpful.
Yeah. I tried to be as much as I could because last thing I wanted to do is go up there and just be a fucking waste of space. You know? Yeah.
It was a little annoying because I'd like walk into the room sometime and you would just be on your phone. I was like,
you fucking liar. Well, I was looking up pictures of you and trying to find out who you were more. Because he has a Wikipedia. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Oh my god.
He has information about him on who Adam is, where he was born.
Yeah. I don't discuss where I was born though.
Where were you born?
I don't discuss it.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna get it out of him. But yeah, based off that is how all of this kind of came up. We just kept in contact, and I was actually blessed to be on his first feature film.
That's right.
That was really, really super dope. And that was an experience for me, man. And just being out there, being in the moment, it was like super dope. But not just like, I appreciate you as a friend, bro, but I appreciate you someone like as an inspiration too. Because you are doing a lot of good shit out here. You're doing the film. Before we did kind of have that connection, I always knew like the only person out here that really does top my shit on my videos is Adam. And I'm just like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? There's just like a secret ingredient that you had that I just wasn't really aware of yet, But yeah, I was actually blessed to be on that film. I did want to ask on that too. How was that for you, bro? Because I haven't dived into like these questions yet, but I did want to ask just real quick because we're gonna touch base on that later. But it being your first feature film, because you've shot films before, right?
Yeah, short films.
And then this being your first feature film, a full length movie.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you now? Like after you shot everything, right now you're editing and everything. In this moment, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, the lead up to making my first feature was sort of through fire, I would say, because at the end of 2024, I told myself, and I guess to the universe or whatever you want to call it, I just was like, I want to make another movie because I got the opportunity in 2024 to shoot and edit a feature film for somebody else.
Right.
And I was like, I want to get another one of those so I can get more experience. I had this thought in my head I needed a lot of experience before I did my first feature, because I got into this when I was like 13, and I put the feature film up on a pedestal of like, when I get to my first one, it's got to be special. You know what I mean? So,
do you feel like that kind of keeps us from like just reaching our full potential? Like we feel like, cause I know you're about to dive in to some more on that, but I did just want to ask, like, you feel like you needed all this experience when overall, do you feel like you were ready the whole time?
No, I don't think I was ready the whole time. I think every bit of experience was a new step in the right direction. I think the Flatland thing was a step in a different direction for me that I needed.
Right.
And all those short films that I've done were all obviously steps in the correct direction that I needed to gain all the XP to then tackle that feature. So like, I think all of it was in design, right? Not beknownst to me, but like in the course of destiny or whatever you want to call it, it was designed for it to perfectly, but it was just my own fear of failure, my fear of success, the fear of not doing a good job, whatever it may be, that kept me from this thing. So it was like always pushing against me. I'm like, I just need that I just need that then I'll be ready. I need X, I need money, whatever it is, when reality, you just need to do it. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I came to. But as I was saying at the end of 2024 in December, I want to do another movie, not mine, but another one, just like how I just did it in 2024. Literally on January 1st, 2025, I got an email, someone saying, do you want to produce a feature film for me? Well, I just asked and it came. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So I reached out to you. Do you want to help me?
Yeah.
I reached out to my friend, Ashlyn Jakeway and Jillian Lyle. Do you guys want to help me on this? And then that project fell through and it bummed me out. I didn't really know what to do because I was like, I thought this was
my
the design, this was in the plan. And as I started thinking about and talking to friends like my friend Kalani and everybody, they were like, just make your own. And I was like, nah.
Hey, what do you mean?
What do you mean? They're like, no, it's time, And as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, okay, well, what is it going to be? I had feature film scripts, but I hadn't nothing was ready to go in the sense of like something that was doable. A lot of those ones had to have big budget to pull off. And they were like, yeah, I don't even remember how it happened. But I ended up writing this film about two sisters and a radio station, that something was doable and accessible. And we did it in a few months and pulled it off. I don't even know. It's this thing. I just was thrown in by, to the fire.
He got thrown in the fire and he dragged everybody with him.
I did. Yeah. I pulled everybody into it. Everybody was just so kind and, willing. I think some of it was friendship, you and people, but I also think there was this desire of people wanting to do something creative. I feel like everybody's creative well or whatever was drained. And I think all the people who joined it wanted to be filled with something. You know what I mean? That's what I felt from a lot of people. People were just feeling like they wanted to connect creatively to something, something of value. And I don't know, from your experience, but I felt like a lot of people came away from it feeling full, feeling their heart was full. They felt like they were leaving summer camp You know, it was just this connection of communal experience that they experience with these other creatives that ultimately is really hard to share with other people.
Yeah, especially a creative space.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember coming back and I had to get used to reality again. Like, it was me going over there and experiencing that. It made me realize that, yeah, you know what, this is the world and environment I do want to be in. You know what I mean? I do want to be with different creatives. I do want to be part of a project. And, you know, just being able to help you, you know what I mean? I was able to help Gaff. I was able to be the audio, you know, just doing all that, just help bring it to life. And all of it was just an experience. I learned like so much on that, you know, even more about myself too. And just even the acting, you know, you know, hey, but I don't know, can I say that I was acting on? Okay.
No, just kidding. No, you can't.
But you know, I was able to play a part in the movie.
I wrote a part for you.
Yeah, you wrote. Literally,
I wrote the part
wrote
for
that
you.
part. Yeah. Because there was another part that I was gonna be like just a stranger type shit, but I was a one night stand guy, right?
I wrote that part for you.
Yeah,
the one night stand guy.
Yeah.
It's like in your how you talk. I wrote him like how I thought you would perform the character. So like,
he thinks I'm a whore.
No, like it's just like I don't know. When people see the movie, they'll get what I mean by.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, that was like I always wanted you. Like your film right there was like actual dialogue of me to talk was my first one.
Yeah.
And me, I've always told myself like, no, I want to act. I want to do this. I want to do that. First time, of course, you know, I've been on my own stuff. It wasn't like no high production. It was just me just doing stuff in front of the camera. And then I was able to be in my, you know, first music video with you.
Right.
Then,
the other one.
Yeah.
Toxic Love.
Toxic Love.
That's right.
That one was an experience too. And
that was cool.
I was so nervous on that one too, bro. I was like, I have to look angry.
Yeah, I think that was like the because the Flatland thing is the Flatland thing. It's like, you know, you're playing a farmer, or you're going to a show, but I think it's the Toxic Love moment for me was like a real like this guy does have some talent in the acting space, because I think in my career, been doing this 15 years, so many people have come up to me and told me that they want to act. So I'm like, okay. So it's like, you don't fully know until you see it happen. But like, I knew this Toxic Love thing, I'm just going to give the opportunity to you. And like, I think you're going to do a good job, but you don't know, right? Like as a director.
You kind of just took a shot in the dark,
yeah,
basically.
Exactly. That's all of my feature film too. Just take a shot in the dark on everybody, because I didn't fully know. I didn't have anyone audition really. Like we had a few, but not a ton of people audition. Like you didn't. Wait, did you audition for the? Yeah, you did.
I auditioned for
I forgot about that. No, the one night stand guy. Because I never saw your other one that you did for Mike.
I didn't send it.
No,
I only sent the one night stand guy.
Which I was like, okay, cool. He did exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
You know
okay,
I mean?
that's true. Yeah. That's true.
I forgot about that. I guess people did audition for it. I don't even. It's weird to think about it now, because the two leads didn't audition. I wrote it for them.
Right.
So, anyways.
Oh well, you said that I had to send an audition because the production or something.
Oh
like that,
yeah. They wanted to like see.
They required it or some shit. Yeah.
Oh, then for Flatline too. Did you do anything for that?
Did I audition?
They wanted to see photos of people. Did I have you send photos?
No, they don't. No, I don't think so. I think the only one I remember is I was holding the baby. I was like, he's handsome, huh? Something like that.
What?
There was like a scene I had to audition for, and I was like holding a baby or something like that.
Who for who?
For you.
A baby?
Yeah, I had to pretend I was like holding a baby.
That.
I swear, bro. I swear.
What the heck? I don't remember that at all.
It was like it's like the very first audition probably.
No, because the first thing you auditioned for was a spinning record. For us.
Oh, why'd you help me hold a baby?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. That's something else.
I swear, bro. Like, like I'm gonna find that footage and I'm gonna send it to you.
That sounds like I was trolling.
Yeah, this dude ain't real. I'm gonna just tell him to hold a baby. An imaginary baby.
I'm tripping out right now.
Bro, I swear. I'm gonna find it. I swear to you.
No, now I'm thinking about it. I've written so much stuff for you. Like after Toxic Love. Remember I wrote that one about the couch?
Oh yeah, and that one was supposed to be one too.
Forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. Off topic.
Good times.
Sorry. Back on track. I don't even know how I was just getting
We were talking about your film.
That's right.
Your thoughts on it now, where you're at with it. For the people who are wondering, man, and you know, people who are just tuning in about the film, they've seen you post online We've been sharing it like crazy. You got a lot of support on Facebook, like a lot, just basically a lot of support out there. You know what I mean? A lot of people do believe in who you are as a person and the visuals that you do, because you do put out quality stuff. For the people who are tuning in, when is your film to be released?
The projected time for release is in March, and that is a live premiere in Lubbock. We're going to do my dream would be at a theater. Obviously at theaters. We're not going to put it in someone's living room, but like one of the theaters I grew up going to,
right
in Lubbock. The one that I went to a lot closed recently, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But the other movie theater is the Tinseltown in Lubbock. That would be really cool to have the film premiere there.
Right.
If not, there's a few other options. But that is the goal, is in March of next year to premiere it with a red carpet event.
Red carpet. So
Yes.
we're gonna have paparazzi out there, some celebrity type feel.
Yeah,
everybody who goes has to wear something crazy, like a dress full of like meat.
I think
or
I'm gonna
something.
wear a shirt like this because everyone calls this the Adam shirt. I wear like these type ones, but it
You
says
do.
off the air on where the patterns would be.
That would be hard, bro. I like it.
I just thought of that this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
So now it's set.
Yeah.
Dope.
Exactly.
I do like that. All right. Yeah, the whole red carpet thing, I think that would be like a super dope idea. What are your expectations for that?
After doing this for so long, I try to remove expectation from things. And it's something I was thinking about recently is it even comes even to cooking for me. Like, I enjoy the process of cooking more than I enjoy the final result. And I'm realizing that about myself with filmmaking.
Right.
I enjoy the process more than I enjoy the final part of it, even though like we are cooking for others and we are also like making movies for others, right? So I am thinking about the final thing, but for me, what makes me feel whole is the creation of it and not the result of it.
Right,
so like sometimes
right.
I'll finish cooking a meal and not even be hungry or whatever.
Yeah,
Same with the film is like the film is the film at the end of the day, right? But
Right.
it's the writing of the script, the prepping of the movie. The filming is like this experience of its own, like as you shared, like it's something happens within the soul that like is so communal, it's so fun, these friendships are bonded, you become family by the end. And then the editing part's another very lonely but very a process of its own, and I enjoy all those aspects. And then the release is the release, and so like I have no expectations other than I hope people like it. I hope people are moved by it because it is a very moving story about family and what's it like to honor legacy, and that's sort of what the film's about. And I just hope people are moved by it because it is a very moving film. It's funny, it's emotional, and it's also just I think people will feel something. I feel like lately a lot of movies don't really have that sort of 90s or early 2000s feel, like where it feels like, oh, that movie's mine, or that movie feels like it's about something relatable. And this film, I feel like, gets back to that sort of
Right.
puts you in that space of like, oh, this feels relatable, or this feels like this could be my film. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think it's that feeling, because like nowadays it's like pretty much kind of like real easy to shoot a film, but it's like they don't put much thought into the writing process to make the audience feel for it.
I think the problem really is that people have a problem with having a point of view. Like everything has to be produced for mass consumption.
Right.
And so the point of view gets extracted from it in a lot of ways. Think about a film like Superbad. Like, it's funny and it's vulgar and it's crude, but it also has a point of view about what it's like to be in high school, because it was written by Seth Rogen and his writing partner Evan when they were in high school. They wrote that movie, you know what I mean? So it's like it has a very clear point of view. And I feel like movies now are like committee based things, like a lot of people in a room deciding on what Gen Z is going to enjoy, or how do we get people to not scroll on TikTok while it's on Netflix, or how do we produce it to where they're looking at their phone instead of watching it? How do we make it more like podcasty and less real. I don't even know. Like, it's very strange. I think that it's just like the point of view part of it has.
It's like a lot of experimenting. You feel?
I don't think. I think it's less.
Really?
they're not experimenting. They're more so just extracting realness from it, just to make it as vanilla as possible. So whenever you take a scoop of it, no one's gonna complain.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They make at least just hit this line straight up. That way, it's just like,
no one will complain. We're not going to offend anybody. We're not going to move any emotional needle. We're not going to let people think. But my favorite movies are the ones that you get in the car after, and you're thinking about it the whole ride home.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about it when you are in the shower, and you're thinking about it before you go to bed. Those are the ones that I like watching, and I think the audiences are craving. Is something to think about later. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true. That's
what this film does.
Yeah.
It's very layered, and it will leave you feeling and thinking about it whenever you are in the shower after watching the movie. You're going to be like, huh, I wonder what this meant, or, oh man, the way that made me feel, or whatever it may be.
Yeah. I do think about you a lot in the shower. Nah, but
okay.
But overall, that film alone, it like whenever I did see the acting scenes, I did try to like to picture it in my head. I haven't got to see like any of the scenes, but there were a few moments where it's like it did get a little emotional. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like,
did you tear up?
the shit got deep. One of them I did.
No way.
One of them I did a little bit. Like I kind of like, you felt it in your chest.
Which way? Don't describe it, but what night?
It was the one with
at the window.
Yeah, at the window.
Oh, okay,
and it's because Frankie said,
don't say the line.
Yeah, but you know
what she did.
She was saying it, and well, they're not. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, I know that's gonna hit people, because it's like, you know, feelings that you kept inside, and people could probably, of course, they're gonna relate to that.
Yeah, and also she played it so real.
She did.
It felt like she was feeling that.
Yeah, I wanted to give her a hug.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, like, yo.
Thinking about that night, it was like,
that was a deep night.
It was a crazy night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was late night too.
It made Mark cry too.
Remember
after we cut, he was like, "Y'all need to call y'all siblings after."
yeah, I do remember that. Damn. Mark's calves, bro.
Nah, he's great. Got those great calves.
That boy, he walked on his tippy toes.
Dude, I love Mark.
He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to that, man. So y'all be sure to tune in.
The film's called Off the Air.
Off the Air.
Yep.
Look at his hat.
Yeah,
nice hat.
we may. No, we can't. I was about to say we should premiere the trailer on this podcast, but we can't. I just talked to Kalani. We can't. We can't put it out yet.
Kalani. Okay, we can't. But yeah,
I should show you the trailer though when we're done.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Well, you did. Sorry.
I didn't. Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't.
Pretty dope.
Thanks, bro. You didn't say anything.
No, I did. I swear I did.
You just kept talking about your friend at work. You're like, here's his number. You never like said.
Oh, I was at work. My bad. I did watch it though, but it was good. Nice. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I really did. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, y'all be sure to tune in, man. Off the Air. It's gonna be super dope. Can't wait to watch it. You were telling me about the scene that I played in. I don't want to say too much because what I'm not supposed to. You know what I mean? I'll let you say it.
Yeah.
But
don't spoil it.
Yeah, you said I played the part well.
You did. You did a great job.
I'm really hoping
you made the whole crew, everybody who was in the room, laugh every time.
Yeah, and
it was really hard to edit because people were just laughing in the background. Even me, I was like, anyway. There's this part you can hear me in the background laughing.
Yeah,
and I'm like or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like
I don't think that one was a laugh.
Yeah, it was me holding in a laugh. Yeah, but it was great. You did a great job, and I, you know. That whole morning, though, he would not talk to me. He was like, I kept texting him, hey, you good? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. No response all morning. I'm like, this guy, he's about to get in his car and drive back to Hobbs.
What I was about to say, what if I left?
I know. I was halfway expecting to show up to set, and you weren't going to be there.
Say, hey, bro, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Just like bounce.
Bro, that sucks so bad.
But I don't know if you were nervous. I didn't know if you were like just focused or whatever, because when I got to set that day, you were gone. You went to McDonald's or something.
I went to go pick up a parfait from the organic store.
Oh, McDonald's.
No, the organic store.
Oh, did I just expose you on this podcast?
No. Yeah. Nah. I try to go to bagel donuts or some shit like that.
Okay.
But they didn't have them. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I went. Had to go get some food. I needed something in my stomach. I got a parfait. Then I went back, and as soon as I got back, I was like, all right, character mode. Let's do this. I was having a pep talk to myself. Like, all right, I got to do this. Let's get in there. Got in there. So I was just trying to be like up energy. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? I didn't want to appear nervous or appear like like I was out of it. And so I had to flip my mind. So I was thinking about it. I was trying to act it out in my head, and finally got my little breakfast. Went back over there. I was like, all right, now I can't think about it because I'm gonna be around y'all. I could try to like fit that part, but I can't like get myself out of it. You know what I mean? Or come off different. So I was just trying to be all smiles, you know. And then we got there, finally shot this first scene. As soon as we got the first scene out the way, or the first take, I was like, all right, cool. Let's just dive into it. Let's just try it.
It did seem like the more we did it, the more confident you got in the in the role and everything. And
it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really fun, and you were really funny, and everybody, you just killed it. And like, it was awesome. And I mean, that scene's already cut and edited, and everybody loves it, and who's seen it. So yeah.
That's it. That's lovely, bro. I love that.
Yeah, I just, it's funny because your character, what do I want to say? Maybe we'll just leave it at that. Your character doesn't come back, right?
I know,
He's just one part, but you were so charming and charismatic and like funny. I was afraid that people would be like, oh, he's going to come back at the end of the movie, but you don't. You're just like a pop in, pop out.
You killed me off.
Yeah. Not even killed you off. It's just like it's not a part of the story. It's about something else.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, it does make it. So I in editing it, I was worried. I was like, people are gonna like him too much. Like, but then the more I talk to people, like, no, you're supposed to because X, Y, Z, and whatever. But I was like, okay, cool.
How could she not fall for that?
Yeah, it's just, anyways. Don't go into it anymore.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad. Speaking too much, y'all.
He can't help himself. He's just a spoiler.
Sorry. I'm what's his name? Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Just like, so everybody dies.
Everybody.
Oh, that's Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, that one. He's talking about one where Zendaya falls off the building, and then in the actual movie, Andrew catches her. Right. That his Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. But in the interview, someone was asking about it and goes, "Yeah, that looked exciting. I mean, I wasn't there, of course." And then like, not realizing that he just revealed he wasn't the one catching her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But in the trailer, it looks like he is. You know what I mean. But anyways,
that's true.
That's you.
That's true. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna reveal the poster because that was funny when he picked up the poster. He's like, "Oh, look!" And he's out showing the fucking online the poster,
like, which was obviously fake. But
was it?
Yeah, it was like a fake, like, because he spoils stuff. So Marvel was like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if he picked up the fake or picked up a poster and then underneath it says don't show anybody."
I wish that I never knew that.
I think he does spoil stuff on accident, but now they play into that he spoils stuff. Yeah,
he did do that for a while though.
Yeah,
like
he did
back to back to back.
Yeah, he said. Yeah. Anyways, so that's you though. But
yeah, sorry, y'all. But okay, let me jump into these questions, man. I am looking forward to off the air. Everybody, stay tuned.
March 2026.
March 2026. Yeah, follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Facebook. Show all the love. Just be sure to mention my name when you talk to him, and that's about it.
For discount code,
discounts, stuff like that. Okay. This first question I do want to ask you, man. Can you take us back to the beginning? So, what first inspired you to pick up a camera and start telling your stories through the film when you very, very first started picking up the camera?
Let me think. So, in 6th grade, I probably was, like 11. They made everyone take a test to identify who in the 6th grade class had a above average knowledge of computers. And so I ranked in that group. And this is like 2002 or something. And I somehow ranked in that top group of like a gifted person with computers because I knew what a floppy disk was or whatever it was.
Floppy disk.
I just was always interested in stuff like that, like computer games or whatever. And so I had above average knowledge of it. And so the next year our school friendship was putting together a broadcasting class, and we were the first group of kids put into that, and that's where we were taught how to edit, shoot, write.
Oh, that's dope. So they showed you the process.
They showed us all in school, and so I was like maybe 13 years old, 12, 13, when we got put into that class, and it was 13-year-olds putting on a live show for all the students every morning. So we like learned how to do the switcher between cameras, make graphics, cut the show. Like, so we do stories like the basketball girls are out at the whatever, and then you would cut the story, and then it would play during the announcements too. So the live thing would happen. Now we're gonna go a story from Adam Paul Stone with his story about the women's basketball, and then it cuts to a piece that was edited. So anyways, that was 7th grade, and then 8th grade I was obviously in that same class again, but with all 7th graders. So it was one 8th grader and all 7th. So I had to show them now how to do it, because the teacher didn't know either, because he was a new teacher. He didn't know how to do any of this stuff. So I became the like guy who knew, because I was also doing this outside of school. I was going home and shooting stuff because I loved it and found it interesting.
Right.
So I would get off school and shoot. And I shot like all summer and stuff with my brother and my sister and me and blah, 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 cutting stuff. So the next year I was just fast, and they didn't do live anymore. It was pre-tape. So I would cut the shows, and all the kids would just sit around the computer as I was just like, this was like tapes. You put in the tape, and it was like tape.
That's old school.
Yeah, very old school.
Damn.
And so after the 8th grade year, I didn't get selected for freshman year broadcasting. And it bummed me out, and I was like,
that's why I wonder why.
It was just more competitive. Not a lot of freshmen got into it. It didn't start happening till like junior year.
Okay.
But I still was interested in video, and had a video camera, and was still making stuff. And this is around the time that YouTube started coming out. It's like 2005, 2006, and I was like, oh, this is cool. We can make something and put it on this website, YouTube. Right. So me and my brother started making. We were really into The Office, so we started making Office style YouTube videos. So like the show was called Trailer Park Frenzy, because we lived in a trailer park, and my character was this guy who like was moving into a trailer house with a cowboy. So it was like, we do like, how The Office has the little confessional interviews where they talk to the camera. We had all those like little cut in things and like just stuff like that. So I just kept doing it, kept working on it. But it wasn't until I was like 15 or 16 I saw behind the scenes on Rush Hour 2 that I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. Because I saw the director directing, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and it wasn't until that moment I was like, oh, that's what it is. Like I didn't see what it was, like the image of what I wanted to be, until that moment. I was like, oh, I want to do that. I want to direct.
So was it more improv all before that?
Yeah, it was just being silly with a camera, and I didn't, and I wasn't thinking about career. I was just thinking like, I think at the time I wanted to be in, I was in a rock band, so I was like, I'm going to tour the world. Or before that, I was skateboarding, so I was like, thought I was going to be Tony Hawk or something. So I was like, I had all these other things that were in front of film, not realizing that film was the thing I was getting really good at the time, but not realizing like, there was no image of what the dream was yet until I saw it on this behind the scenes of Rush Hour 2, and I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. And like, yeah, so I just started pursuing that, started writing scripts. I was like 16, 17, and just really pursuing the thing of director. And the school found out about it, and like they were like, oh, can you shoot a thing for the senior year kids or whatever? So I started shooting video and then whenever I got out of high school, I bought and this was like when DSLRs were just coming out. I bought my first DSLR and then shot a short film with it. And people didn't know DSLRs were a thing. So this is pretty new stuff. So when I posted the trailer for my first short film on Facebook, everyone freaked out and thought Netflix shot it or something. Yeah, because they were like, what is it looks like a movie. And from that, I got my first wedding from that trailer and my first music video. And I told myself, I'm never going to do music videos. I remember saying that, like, really, I'm never going to do them. And then, I mean, that's what I've done pretty exclusively and what people know me for. But like, I did my first music video in 2010 with Justin Robinette and Patrick Johnston, and they were going viral on YouTube. Nice. Millions of views per video. And I didn't really care or know. about that stuff, but you know, I shot that video and it got like 100,000 views, and I was just like, whatever. Like
That's
it just,
cool.
yeah, I didn't really
Yeah.
think about anything about it. It's funny because in hindsight, you're looking back and you're like, dang, my life was like what I sort of wish it was now. Like the appreciation.
Yeah.
I wish I could appreciate what was happening, but I just couldn't. Like it just wasn't. I just wanted to make movies. That's all I cared about. You know what I mean?
That was
So-
like yeah, that wasn't important to you yet, basically.
no views. I was like, who cares? But now I'm like,
2 million.
dude, yeah. There was videos that we were doing at the time that were like right now it's setting at 6 million views, and like Justin Bieber tweeted one of the videos that I directed, and like
Really?
Backstreet Boys tweeted. I'm like, these things were happening, and I could care less. Like I just
That's
like, did not
crazy.
care.
So do you think at that time, like if you did care, you put like, you actually acknowledged those little moments, then you would you feel like you would have been in a different position if you applied more pressure on that?
No, I think it is funny to talk about now, but I think the lack of care kept me from putting my eggs too much in the wrong basket.
Okay.
With my focus on wanting to be a film director, I never put my gas on the music video stuff, which I think made people like, you know, like when somebody gets too into music videos, they become the music video director.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, and they copy paste the style. I never watch music videos till this day. I still don't watch them.
Right.
I just watch movies, and that kind of what inspires things. I never don't watch them. So I think when people get inspired by music videos, they become a music video director, and I was never that. And maybe that's the flavor you were talking about, that you saw something different in my work, is that I just didn't care about music videos. Like,
yeah, because they didn't come off as that.
yeah,
you
I just
didn't-
like I'm just doing the thing that I think is cool, which is looks like a film or whatever.
So you would take from films and put it to your music video.
Yeah, like I was being inspired by
films,
and
Yeah.
I never watched music. It's like, why would I, if I worked at a donut shop, why in the world would I go home and eat donuts? I'm making music videos all the time. Why would I go home and watch music videos? Like,
Yeah.
I want to go home and watch movies. You know what I mean? It's like,
Real shit.
I don't know, but it was a fun time period though. Like there was, well, I don't even know. Oh, the viral stuff was happening, and then I was working at a job where I was shooting commercials too.
Okay.
At Fox 34 in Lubbock.
Nice.
And then I got fired from that job for being late all the time, and then I just did not have the 9 to 5 mindset. I just was like entrepreneur from the go. So anyways, I get let go from there, and I had like a choice. Am I going to just go get a normal job, or what am I going to do? And I just decided, well, I'm going to freelance. And I was broke, and like for a long time was hitting up artists just to do free work. Just, can I do? It wasn't until I did this music video for this guy named Mason Davis, who's Fix, kind of quite popular rapper right now. I hit him up. I was like, can I do a music video for you? And he was like, yeah. And we shot it. I edited it that same night. So we shot it one night and edited the same night. So I posted it at 5 a.m. And by the time I woke up at like noon that day, it gone like viral in Lubbock. And people had like 30 friends requests, and that my career like changed overnight from that moment.
So everybody wanted it.
Everybody wanted it. And I was like, I'll do it for 100, because I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know what to charge.
It's like we don't know any better.
Yeah.
So you would have been banking.
Dude,
Golly.
so I did everything for like $150, I think, for like a year, and like so hard.
It's like a slap to her face sometimes. Huh?
It
It's
really
like, bro, come on.
But I think what it was is like I was gaining like the experience. You know, I was just trying to learn. Well, I learned a lot. I learned how to like work with people. I learned, you know, how to watch your back. Like some of the circles you get involved in, they're pretty dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, as you know.
Yeah.
So just like how to like watch yourself and like be careful, and also like who you should be working with and who you shouldn't be, and like
who you gonna click with and not.
Yeah, that too. And like building relationships, and also just getting my name out there was not things I was actually actively thinking about, because I was just trying to pay rent and feed myself, which was really hard at 150 a video. And you're doing like 2 a day every day, and then you're trying to keep up with the edit. Oh gosh, it was crazy. Can't believe we did that.
Crazy. Yeah. I see you on that. So so speaking on the freelancing, how did freelancing shape your journey now as a filmmaker, and like leading to the point of you directing your first feature film, like freelancing all the way up to now?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to just like learning how to work with people. I think was important because I think a lot of people step into directing without actually being exposed to clients or whatever when you have to, or even working with crews, which is really important on a film, is like working with others, being collaborative. And I think that's what those, I mean, I'm still freelancing, but like those early days was just like so many different people coming in and out of my life constantly. And just having to like be almost, I think shapeshifter is the wrong word, but you are sort of like, going between different people's personalities, and you kind of have to learn how to be cordial with everyone, even if they're rude to you,
Right.
So I feel like that's a lot I learned, and also like learned how to like hustle in the way of like film. Like we have to move quickly to set up things, and that definitely helped on Off the Air, which we had to move very quickly with shooting a full feature film in 8 days. You've got to just know how, and that's why I'm thankful for our cinematographer Selassie. He comes from the same cloth as we do. Like now, yes, he does bigger projects, but he came from this like run and gun, scrappy filmmaking thing,
Just doing it.
where we just set it up and go. There's no time to like debate about this and that and the other. But
Right.
I think that was helpful too. Is like, yeah, we can do, the Flatland Cavalry big budget thing too, and take time and process things. But there's also a point that you just need to go. You know
Right.
what I mean? You just have to move and get the project done, or we're just gonna sit around and talk about, wouldn't it be cool? You know what I mean?
The dream of it.
The dream of it.
Yeah. Rather than putting it into action. That's true. Okay. So what was the turning point where you realized you could actually make money with the music videos, other projects, and you basically decided that this, because you say you started off at doing like $100, $150 type stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, eventually you did have to move up, and this is still your main source
It's
of
all
income,
I do.
right?
Yeah, it's all I do.
So at one point, did you realize I can make make this my living?
I mean, it was out of necessity, for sure. Like I was saying, so, and then over time, I just had to. What was helpful though is, like I said, when I posted that trailer for my first short film, I got contacted from a bride. Hey, do you want to shoot? I knew her from high school. Do you want to shoot my wedding? So that was my first wedding. I was able to charge more for that.
Right.
And then that bride became a very popular photographer. And then who do you think she was calling when these new brides? Oh, do you know a videographer? Yeah, I'm the one who did mine.
Sick.
So boom, I was in that 2013 year. I was shooting music videos, and weddings constantly. So it was like these.
So it just money kept flowing
everywhere. And then like I got my first. I did like training video for an oil company that year, and it was the most money I'd ever seen ever. Like kind of almost more than I've made even since, like sort of in a way.
Really?
That was a lot of money. I didn't even appreciate it. Like it was like, oh yeah,
that's cool.
It's just weird. Like
30,000. Huh?
It's just weird now with like a kid and a wife. It wasn't that. It wasn't 30,000.
That'd be nice though.
It was like $5,000 or something. I just remember being like,
but at that time,
holy moly! Like I bought a new camera with it, and like, but there was just like this whole like time period of just whatever. I don't know how really I think it's all like I was saying earlier. It's like steps. There's all these like small fraction of like charging no money for music videos for a long time, like 2 years. I didn't charge anything because I had a full-time job.
Yeah.
And then I got to the point where I'm like, I've got to charge something. And I was reaching out to bands on, or even artists on Reverb Nation or something, and just like, can I shoot a music video for you? And I was just trying to get, there was no plan. It was just, pure luck, pure fate, whatever. You know what I mean? That it even happened.
Right. So. Okay. That's dope. So of course, being a creative, you're going to face challenges. You're going to have moments where, a bump in the road, and in the moment you have to be like quick thinking if something just doesn't go right or something happens to mess up, right? What's been like the biggest struggle for you so far, both behind the camera and the business side of things?
The business side is definitely harder than behind the camera. And I think behind the camera stuff, the problem solving is, to be honest, more exciting, if that makes sense. Like I it's not like I like when things go wrong, but
Mhm.
I know that I can handle it if
Mhm.
things go wrong. Like it's just that instinct of solving problems I like doing. And I've always been a enjoyer of puzzles, and I like the craft of it.
Dope.
And I'm always just assuming things are going to go wrong anyway. So like but the business side is just very hard. It is very hard to maintain this freelance career. And I've, thankfully I've been doing it for 15 years, and it's the best of times and the worst of times.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I feel like I've been in a career shift for about 2 years or so, like where I did, I keep talking about this, but the Flatland thing just totally shifted my mind that, I want to do more crew-based productions. And so the like one-man band thing became less desirable because I had been doing it for like 13 years, like just me and a camera. And yeah, I can do that. And maybe it was me trying to seek something that felt more like the short films that I was doing, like with a crew and like a production behind it.
Right.
So I was just trying to seek more of that, but obviously people just need projects sometimes, so you just go out and shoot them. So like,
yeah.
But there's been a weird career shift. So during that season, it's been tough because people don't have $5,000 to do a music video or whatever.
Right.
So those times, but life. I think my dad one time told me is like money comes and goes. Like it's if you start like trying to pursue wealth, I think then that's going to become your interest, and my interest is not that. Like I want money, yes, and I want to be able to afford things and stuff, but also like I can't be bowing to the dollar, because then like I'm serving something else, and I'm trying to ultimately serve people with stories and with my gift, but also like serve the artistry in with myself too. You know what I mean? Like, and if I'm serving the dollar, then I always fail.
That's deep. That's very deep. So it's like you gotta balance yourself out. Yeah, the dollar's gonna come, but you still have to keep that inner child happy. Like, yo, this is what we're doing. We're still putting full creativeness.
And I have to really be thankful for that, because I have friends in this business too. And anytime we talk about our differences, because they're freelancers too, and they're like, dude, it's so cool that you're able to do stuff the way you want to. Because in their world, they make a video for a client, and the client has notes, or I want you to do this. Oh, can you move they're like, he told me at one time a client picked up a camera and moved it to where the client wanted it. I was like, I've never experienced that before. People come to me and I get to like write a script for them. Yes, it's normally comes from their idea or but sometimes they come to me like, hey, listen to my song, make up whatever you want. And we do it, and there's really no pushback. Or I'm like, I didn't really think like how much of a blessing that was till recently, when my friends were like, we've never done that in like 15 years. Like, people just come to us and we have to do what they want. So like, I'm like, oh wow, I didn't realize how cool it is that I get to do.
You have like full creative
control, and just hardly any pushback. And like, I don't know, just had to be thankful for that, because it's like,
that's dope.
Pretty different than a lot of people's experience, I think.
You could still be you.
Yeah, I'm like, not serving the dollar, serving the craft or the art.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and the client too. I feel like a part of that is still serving them, because I'm not going to do something that's just for me. It's like it's a 50-50 split of what we're doing. We're both splitting creatively. Like, you come to me with a song and an idea, and then I'm going to help you elevate this to what it can be.
Yeah, you still got your own flavor. You could tell it's an Adam Paul project, basically.
Dang, that's nice. I can't see it, but
I can't see it.
I can't see if it's Adam Paul. So
well, I mean, it has the flavor.
I don't know.
I think so. When I see your projects, I'm just like, because back in the day, same thing. I would not watch your stuff because I know it was gonna be good. And
that's dirty.
Because it's you too.
That's what I'm saying. You would be like that.
I didn't. I still don't really.
You don't support people, does? I see.
I mean, nah, just kidding. But I just knew I didn't want to get inspired by that.
Yeah, I know that exact feeling.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be like, damn, now my angle right here, I got inspired from Adam, and it's like, I had to keep Fav's flavor too.
No, I know that exact thing. And me and Selassie, our friend, is always like, you don't watch music videos? I was like, I don't want any of that to infect me. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just stayed away from it far, like to this point. I mean, I watched music videos growing up. I watched VH1. I watched MTV. But when I got into the career of it, I stayed away from it. Like,
yeah.
And little to no interest to watching other than myself. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you know, watch me all day.
No, but I'll watch mine all day. No, but for real, like I just stayed away from it. That's funny that you're doing that too, though. Like,
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, try to, man. All right, so yeah, what's been the most rewarding part of this journey so far? Like from when you started and then to where you're at right now.
Rewarding, huh? In like what capacity would you would you think
maybe like because of course you learn how to deal with people. You've learned more creativeness. You more, I guess you didn't have to learn too much because you still use your creative input and put it on projects. So I guess, is it rewarding to know that like people are pretty much, they want an Adam Paul Stone project, or is it rewarding to like you can use all these resources and then put it towards your feature film? Or like,
I don't know. That's a great question. I think the most rewarding thing I've gotten from all this is the legacy. I think like, oh, my name has lasted this long, I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really have to think about that part of it. Because I really don't think about it much, to be honest. Like,
you're just going on.
I don't know, just like running here and like, I don't know. There've been moments of reflection and times that I really have to center myself in the present, because I will in the moment be thinking of the future. Like, example, we were shooting the Flatland Calvary music video in my grandparents' like small hometown, like a place that I went to every summer. So I'm standing there in the street that we shut down. Like, we had cops shutting the street down for our kids on the bicycles to be going down it. We had a golf cart, the cameras on the golf cart. We have a crew of like 12 people standing out there. And I have to sit there, and I had in the moment had to be like, remember that, to be in the moment, because I will literally be thinking about what we're doing that afternoon instead of being like fully present. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I had to be like, just think that you shut down a street, which was really hard to do, by the way. Like, I had to call the government and Texas government and all this stuff to get the street shut down.
Wow.
So it was a very hard process. And, you know, for that music video in particular, I had to meet with the city, meet with the mayor, and like, I had to like center myself and be like, okay, just remember that you're here right now, because this is something you dreamed of as a kid, of like doing something cool like this. Like, so yeah, that was rewarding. So there's moments like that where it's like you have to kind of like look around, like on off the air, look around and be like, these people came like for the story maybe, but they're here for you mostly.
Yeah.
Like, you could throw yourself into that. Like, you were there, not, the movie is the movie, but if it wasn't me who asked you to do it, you wouldn't have been there, right? So it's like, I have to look around and be like, wow, this is really, really cool.
We're all here to support you and your vision and your
I had to really think about that, you know, and process that, because it's something. It's not like that I'm like trying to not think about it, but it is like, oh, you have to really kind of put in perspective, like, these people are here for you. You know, which was really cool and humbling and rewarding.
Yeah. Rewarding. So that's the reward. We got it out of him.
The legacy is what
the legacy behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. All right. So these next set of questions, bro, are just, this is separate from my main questions, but these I like to call my rapid shots. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna diss each other, clown each other, what we're doing and how we are. Nah, just kidding. But it's just rapid questions. So I'm gonna ask you constant questions. First thing that comes to mind, you just answer. If you want to go into an explanation, try not to. Nah, but go ahead. you go, man. Just get it to a question. You know what I mean? All right. So first question. First movie that made.
Sorry.
Do you love me?
Sorry.
First movie that made you fall in love with film.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Why?
It was the first movie I ever watched that I wanted to rewatch again, and it moved me. I was like in 8th grade. It like moved me emotionally
At such a young age too.
Yeah, I was always a kid who was hopeless romantic, and that's a very like romantic and sad. Also, I was an emo kid too, so I was like an emo.
Like,
yeah, I was like brushing my hair back, and I was like Jim Carrey. No, but
Jim Carrey.
It's a very that's the movie that made me want to be not be a director, because that was Rush Hour 2, but it was the movie that moved me, and now is still my number one favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. Okay. Dope. All right. Go-to snack on a long editing night.
Dang, popcorn is like a go-to every night. I love popcorn, and I pop popcorn almost every night.
Really?
I don't usually edit and eat it because I don't like.
On your fingers.
Yeah, I don't want buttery fingers, but and I don't usually snack and edit either. But I will pop popcorn in almost every night.
Okay, popcorn. Christmas is around the corner.
What?
Get a popcorn for Christmas.
Okay.
Try to get you free popcorn.
There's no way you could fill. I have popcorn everywhere. I have
like you just drop
in the
it
pantry and the raw kernels.
Yeah.
I'll sometimes pop it.
So you pop it on your own on the stove.
I have like a thing for the microwave, but yeah, I bought. So this is just like a weird thing of me. I've been trying to get my home popcorn to taste like movie theaters for years, like 15 years. I finally figured out the recipe of how to do it. And
what is it?
So at movie theaters, they actually use a coconut coconut oil that is infused with butter flavor. And so after I figured that out, that was the key that unlocked everything. And I also used their salt. It's like this orange salt that they use at movie theaters. So I bought that, and then the combination of all those things makes it taste like movie theater.
Nice. You just gave us some good recipe, bro.
Yeah, don't steal it.
Don't.
I found that on TikTok or somewhere, and that changed everything. I was like, oh, that's the key.
Okay, so ignore all his answers right there. Dream actor or actress you would love to work with besides me?
I've always dreamt of working with, I know it's probably controversial now, but Shia LaBeouf was from, do you know Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
He's been somebody I've wanted to work with for a long time.
He's a good actor.
He's my favorite. He's still my favorite actor of all time. I just feel like he's just raw, you know what I mean? But might be a little hot topic now with
everything,
the hot water he's been in. But yeah, I've always dreamt of working with him, and Josh Brolin. I like him a lot.
Josh Brolin. Who's that one?
He's Thanos, the voice of Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy. I love those two guys. Okay. And actress Kate Winslet, she would be scary to work with, but
why?
I mean, she seems nice, but she's just been around for so long.
Okay.
Gosh, there's so many people I want to work with, but yeah, Shia LaBeouf has been like number one since I was like young.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, from Holes, all the way back from Holes.
Yeah. Well, I remember him from Even Stevens.
Oh yeah, Even Stevens.
That was
but that wasn't the moment I was like, I want to work with him. It wasn't until like Holes and like that time period I was like, oh, he could be really great, and then he did become really great. He's such a good actor.
He is a very good actor. Okay, if you could shoot in any location in the world, where would it be?
Dude, if this was a couple years ago, I probably would have given you a answer that was more exciting. But truthfully, I love West Texas, and I love Texas in general, and that is like my place. I'm gonna make every movie because you can go across. I was about to say Blockbuster. It doesn't exist. You go across Netflix and see every movie from LA to New York that are shot there. But I feel like the representation of this part of the country is so small. Like people making movies in West Texas just doesn't happen. So that's my answer. Where I'm making movies now or want to make movies is right here. Spot. Yeah.
So you're already making it. Nice. I love it. Favorite piece of film equipment you can't live without?
I mean, the camera, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, you need the camera. Okay.
Yeah, that's one I can't live without. I mean, I think everything else is cherry on top. I mean, you need lights, but I think you can get away with a window if you don't have lights. You need a camera and a lens, I think.
Camera and a lens. Okay. Nice. One word to describe your directing style.
I have no idea. I think if I was to say one word, I think one thing that I talk about a lot is making it feel real. Is the most important to me. I want things to feel real. I want things to feel like it's coming from a place of honesty within the performer, or even from the way we light or the way we approach the shooting of the film. I don't want anything to feel like it's doesn't feel authentic. You know what I mean? Even with the way we light things, like it needs to be motivated from the window. You know, like there can never be a light on, like say if there's a window here, a light can never be coming from the opposite, because why is there a light coming from that way or whatever? So it's like everything just has to feel authentic and real and
deep.
From performances to the way we light, to
like
the way
natural
we
as fuck.
Natural, yeah.
Okay.
So it feels like life being captured in a cinematic way.
Love it. That's beautiful. You made me cry.
Thank you. Just quote me.
What are you doing after this?
You're hanging out with me.
Yeah. If you weren't a filmmaker, what career would you be in right now?
Probably like a chef of some kind, because I love cooking, and
you love popcorn too.
I get obsessive about things. Like I got really obsessive about brisket for a while, like how to smoke the perfect brisket. I got really obsessive about wings, like how to smoke wings, because I don't like frying stuff in oil. Like in the house, I feel like it's smelly, and so I tried to figure out for a long time how to make wings crispy on the smoker, and I finally cracked it. So,
finally got it.
Yeah. You wanted the recipe?
I do, low key.
Okay, so you have to crank your smoker or grill to 400 degrees, because at the 400 degree mark, the skin will start to the fat in the skin will start to render fast enough to make it crispy on the outside. But if you don't watch it, you will burn your wings. Anyway.
Damn, so it's like a risk.
No, just watch it. It's not a risk if you're paying attention.
Okay, well, people with ADHD, try not to cook wings.
Timers are your best friend.
Put a timer on.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest creative inspiration outside of film?
Outside of film?
Outside.
Jeez. Dude, great question. I don't know. I love music. I'm a musician. And I wrote like a paper in 10th grade about Aaron Gillespie. He's a drummer for this band Under Oath, and I still watch podcasts with Under Oath, even on the trip down to Lubbock and stuff. So I think he weirdly inspires me, and I don't know why. I just like him.
There's just something about him.
I've always liked him.
He's kind of handsome.
Yeah, that too.
What's harder, writing the story, shooting it, or editing it?
They're all hard for what different reasons. I think the writing process is I think writing is weirdly the most exciting, because it's the dream phase. So you're like kind of dreaming up what it could be, but it's hard because it's just hard to write, and it's hard to think of stories, and it's hard to write dialogue. All of that's hard, but I think it kind of exists in the dream place because it's before. Right. It's like you're designing your house, right? And you have the blueprint. It's before the walls have come up, and you're like, what could it be? What is it going to look like? And then shooting is just hard just because of it's, hard, long days, you're fighting sun or the heat or, whatever it is, shooting has its own beast, but it's also fun too. It's like probably the funnest part of it.
Shooting it.
Yeah. Shooting it. 'Cause it's the, expectation the expectation becoming real, or the dream becoming real, but then you're kind of like suffering through the compromise of your dream, right? So you're kind of like letting go of what it could have been, right? And then you move into editing, which I'm in now, which is so lonely. It's the most lonely part of it, even somewhat more lonely than writing. So you're in the that's where I'm at now. It's very lonely phase.
Very lonely. Yeah, I noticed you don't call me anymore either.
Dude, it's more. I don't even know what to even call you about with this one, because it's just like I'd have to show you what I'm working on, I guess.
You have to Zoom me.
Yeah, it's tough. It's been like a very lonely process. So
I'm gonna send you a picture of me, and just put it right there next to you every time you edit.
It'd probably make me more angry than.
It'd make you feel some type of way. Your pants gonna get short. All right. So if you could give your younger self one sentence of advice, what would it be?
Oh man, my younger self.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this the other day. Is like if I was thinking about a younger version of me, I think he's like, I don't know. I really don't know what I would tell my younger self. I think we're pretty similar in a lot of ways, like the younger version of me.
Like
Not
you don't
this-
think you've changed?
Not a
little
lot. You know how like some people go through like phases of like, I wanted to be this. I've literally had the same dream from like 13, and
Okay,
like
that's dope.
I think in my ambition, I'd probably tell him to like chill on expectation, because I thought by the time I was 35 that I'd be like, you know, in Hollywood or something, which I don't want to do anymore. You know, like I've kind of dropped the Hollywood thing because I feel like the industry's changed a lot, so I don't want to be out there. But also like your dreams change over time, and I never thought that would be like, I thought I'd be like, yeah, that's what I want to do forever. Although the industry has changed so much, so I would just tell them like, hey, the industry's gonna change.
Yeah, bro.
Don't put all your eggs in this thing.
It's just about to go crazy.
But yeah, I basically still dream exactly the same as I did back then. So
Okay.
not much has changed.
All right. So this is a new segment I haven't done on any other episodes, and then we'll get back to the main questions. But these questions are actually
Sponsorship.
asked. Yes. Can you sponsor? No, but these questions were actually asked by people of who know you. So this is the audience questions.
Oh.
Okay. So
Did you reach out to people?
they reached out to me.
Oh.
Nah, just kidding. I reached out to people. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So I reached out to people. I said, hey, you know,
Wow.
what are a few questions that you would like to ask him?
Okay.
You know. So we do have a few of them.
Okay.
One of them, yeah. Do you have any specific plans for the future as far as goals and ambitions right now?
Yeah, great. I just want to keep making films. After going through Off the Air, I think that's my new. I mean, it's always been the North Stars to make films, but I think like now it's tangible. Like I've done it. I got past. You know, like we broke the seal. You know, broke the glass. We've done it. Okay,
We can do this.
What's the next thing we can do in this world? So
Okay.
that's my dreams right now.
So
So keep chasing that.
Yeah. Keep painting on your canvas. Make that shit more beautiful.
Yeah, just keep working on that part of my craft.
Okay. What are you thinking about both before and during the shoot? Like, what's your thought process, and what's usually your goal for that shoot?
So what am I thinking about before it?
Before and during.
During. Depends on the type of shoot. So if we're talking like music video stuff, it's a lot of preparation, depending on the size too. So if like an example would be like She Likes Boys music video with Ghost Lux, that was a lot of prep to do that. I think it was like 4 months of prep for it.
Yeah.
And I did like a whole animated version of that. Did you ever see the animated?
I've never seen that.
Okay, I animated the whole music video in 3D to show where the camera was going to be and where the lights were going to be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did actually see that.
So I do that. So it's a lot of prep and a lot of writing and a lot of breakdowns. And then when I go into the actual shoot, I almost forget everything. I push them all out of my head and just let instinct drive. And I just like let my, so I feel like you like prep to forget in a weird way. Like you just, you know, do all this work to then forget and let your instincts drive it. And yes, we can always lean on the prep, which is why you do it. And I really wish I would have done that for Off the Air. I didn't have enough time to prep that film. And so a lot of it was all instinctual, and, you know, thank goodness it all worked out. But like there were times that you're like, man, I really wish I would have took the prep time that I really need. I also sort of wanted to see what it was like without prep, because I am a prep king. I just prep. I'll like spend a lot of time, but I was like, well, what happens if we don't? Okay, cool. We wrote on instinct and it worked, but also like next time I want to prep.
I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
I did notice when we got there, you said that the radio station looked a lot different than you had imagined.
Well, here's the thing. I had been in there, and you know how your mind builds. You know, cause I've been in there briefly to shoot a music video with her, and like I thought it was bigger. And so when I first got in there, I was like, this is not what I remembered.
There was a fountain right here. I swear there was.
He just felt bigger.
Yeah.
And then we got in there, I was like,
it was all puny.
it's very small.
Yeah. But you made it happen. We were able to move things
we
around.
did it.
Okay. What's the project you're most self-conscious of?
Oh, geez. There's a short film I did called Four Eyes. Is my third short film. And I think this is like a learning lesson for me, where I had expectation and reality did not click at all. And so it was the first film I ever wrote too. So I wrote it when I was like 17 or 18 and years later shot it. So like when I was like 25, we shot it. So there was a lot of time to think about it. And then when we went to shoot it and the final result was not what I had dreamt of. Yeah. It was just soul crushing. And to this, I actually rewatched it earlier this year and it did not suck as much as I thought it did, but it still was embarrassing in a weird way. I don't know why. Like, even though people like that movie, like people like Nick D, like people have reached out and told me how much they enjoy that film and stuff, which is like, oh, that's the whole thing of art is like it's subjective and not you can't calculate like math 2 + 2 = 4 every time, right? Right. The way things hit people are going to affect them different ways, and like maybe I'm not proud of it, but somebody got joy out of it, and that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it touched them in a certain way.
Yeah, you can't quantify art, so
everybody gets their own perspective. Yeah, nice. Love it. Okay, what's your social security number?
Oh, dude, I was about to.
Oh man. You can.
I'm like Anchorman. I just rattle off whatever's prompted.
Yeah, an Anchorman.
Just can't put that on the screen. You'll say it. Yeah, that's me on a podcast.
Funny, bro. All right. Do you put more effort and value into your personal projects over commissions these days? And if so, why? And if it has been more fruitful for you?
Okay, go back on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to put this together. My bad. Okay, I'll just say it how it is. Does he put more effort and value into his personal projects over commissions these days? And if so, why? And if it has been more fruitful for him?
I would say personal project and my commissions are almost. This sounds like Nick D probably wrote that.
Right.
Personal projects and commission ones, they almost entangle themselves because I make them personal, if that makes sense. Like sometimes they're not. Like sometimes I'm just getting hired to do something and I come out and I film it, but I still try to make it me every time. Like I try to help that vision elevate or whatever. So I intertwine myself. So it's hard to even separate that question. I understand what he's saying because do I care more about a short film or they're all really hard. They are like, cause I take so much ownership on myself to make it great. Right. That, they always hurt when they're not good and they always are hard to make. So I don't know.
Deep. No. Okay. All right. Well, this is a personal question. Did you think it was Nick D because it was illiterate?
I thought it was Nick D because he said commissions, and I don't know anyone else who
ever says commissions.
Yes. Was it him though?
That one was him.
Yeah, I know.
All right. This next question, and I hope that one of my that I wrote and I've tried to show you before, and then you look over it. But would you ever do a horror film?
Let me think. I feel like yes, I probably would. Is it something that I'm excited about doing? Probably not as much. But yeah, I've written sort of somewhat horror films with that couch one. Yeah, they kind of like lands in that world, but they're always just kind of like one of my short films called Just Like the Butterfly was originally a horror film about a guy who loses his memory and can't remember, and he ends up like murdering people. And that ended up becoming a drama about a guy who loses his memory and can't remember him and his wife aren't together anymore. So like it ended up being that, but that was originally a horror film.
A horror film. Okay.
So it kind of like started as a horror, then ended up being like a sad drama. But
right.
Then the couch thing did the same thing. I forgot. Have you read the
I did, yeah.
The other, like the sad version, like.
Oh wait, I don't know about the sad version.
Yeah. I did the one where. So I wrote it, the original one where there was like 3 people in a furniture store, and they trap his friend inside of it, and they can't get it out. Well, then I rewrote it to be about a daughter and a brother. Yeah. So it went to like a sad story. Yeah.
That one was like, if you really think about it, like
it's sad.
Yeah, low key.
It's about guilt. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got that horror film that we've been talking about before, the mannequin one.
Oh yeah. Is that would you call it horror?
I would call it, because it's the way I wrote it now. It's like it's creepy. There's some creepy, and then I added some gore to it.
It's okay. Well, I was about to say I usually separate horror into gore usually, or like slasher, but I would call that more thriller than anything, right?
Okay.
It's like a thrill.
Yeah.
Same with like the couch thing. I think it's more thrilling than it is horror. Like horror to me is like Halloween or something. You know?
Yeah, like some spiritual shit.
No, like the Halloween movie, like with Michael Myers. Like,
oh yeah,
that's more horror to
yeah.
me. It's like very, I don't know. I feel like now movies are just so intertwined with different genres. Like, yeah, like everything could be any. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you watch a movie like Get Out. It's scary. It has moments of.
But it's a thriller.
But it has thrills too. But it also is funny. It's also like a film about like diversity, like all these things. There's like it's so layered in like race and
right,
that it's
right.
not really a horror film. So I feel like that's what movies are like now,
okay,
yeah,
you made that point earlier too. Okay, what type of shoot is your favorite? Like what they do you, when you get a music video, or you get like a quince, or if you do a
quince.
Yeah, do you like the quinces?
No, I do like the She Likes Boys, Here Lies the Hero, Toxic Glove type shoots, like the ones with crew, like where it's all of us together.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones that we do, because I did 13 years by myself,
right.
Just solo, which is fun too. I'm not like devaluing those, because those have to play a part in my career and in the artist life too, because the artists can't really afford all the time like $5,000 videos, or if ever. So it's like, yeah, those have to play a role. But whenever I'm doing something with Selassie, you, Mark, Jillian, all of us working together on a project, it's just fun. It's just they're so much fun, and my vision is getting so much closer to the dream or the script or whatever, like our goal is, than it is me doing it by myself.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay. So your crew shoots.
The crew shoots, yeah. Which I can't remember what I call those, like budgeted or something. I don't know. I have like a name for
the dude crew.
The dude crew. Yeah, those are fun.
Okay. So you did answer this earlier, but it is part of this question. When do you think Off the Air will be ready for release, and do you have any other films ready to start after?
So, gosh, that's so funny you asked about horror. I just remembered this, but yeah, we are planning on March of next year to release Off the Air in Lubbock, premiering it, and then it will go to streaming after that. And we're not 100% sure, but like probably Amazon, Tubi, probably be on airlines. Who knows? Like we're our production team that helped make it, Pure Magic Pictures, has had quite a bit of success with independent distribution of their films.
Okay.
And so they're taking our film out with their agent and seeing what could happen.
Dope.
So it's going to be cool. And we're also going to be releasing it in Ralph's Records as a Blu-ray, so you can pick up a physical copy.
Sick.
Of the film. And
Ralph's Records.
We're
having, go over there.
Yeah, we're having limited amount. Maybe like we'll probably do like 100 Blu-ray. There'll be special features on there, director's commentary, behind the scenes of the film, interviews with the cast.
I'm getting that, bro. I need that. I need you to sign it too.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Not do it. Just kidding. So we're doing that for Off the Air, and then soon after that, I'm writing a film called. I'm writing so many different movies, but I think the next one I want to make is this film called Mineola. It's going to be a crime drama centered around two storylines, where one is about the crime that takes place, like a murder, in one plot, and then 5 years into the future where the detectives of the cold case are trying to solve this murder. So you're seeing two timelines happening.
Crazy. I like that.
Place in this small town of Mineola.
Can I be featured on that?
No, but
this is a thank you for watching.
Just kidding. Of course you'll be there. Of course. I don't know about acting, but just kidding.
Some bullshit. The way that this episode's going. Yeah. So I bet, I'm always down to help. If you do have a featured part on there, I'm more than one nice thing.
Are you sure?
I could be more.
Okay.
Just
Just
love
kidding.
me, Lord. Love me right.
I'll put you in it somewhere. Don't be blasting me on this podcast. Now I've got to commit to something.
Yeah, you do. I had to do it. Okay, next question. What's a Mexican got to do to be on your film?
Huh?
What's a Mexican got to do to be on one of your films?
Let me think. What is
Be legal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't just anyone if you feel like
This was from
that's
from our
Ricardo.
people.
Yeah, I didn't know he wanted to be an
Ricardo.
actor. I didn't even know.
He did.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Well, he would like to just be part of it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I feel like I brought it up to you before, but you were in shooting mode.
Behind the scenes?
I mentioned it
Oh, I thought you meant in front of the camera.
in front, yeah.
He wants to be in front of the camera?
Well, I think but on one of your films, yeah. But I mean, he's always down to help too. You know, we've had that discussion before.
Yeah,
like, to
I
help.
knew that. Yeah. Sometimes it's just hard to do. Like, for instance, you coming to do off the air, there was nowhere else to sleep people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you could have air mattressed, I guess, in that big room. But
Yeah.
it's just like logistics usually. And I'm just feel bad asking people to help me. I don't know why.
Can I use your house?
Just in general, I just feel bad asking people to take a week off work to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That paycheck was hard too. I got back and my paycheck came in. I was like, oh.
It's like the last thing I want to hear about.
But we picked up.
Good.
All right. Okay, so that was all my questions that we had from the people out here. Back to my serious questions. Okay, so you're currently editing your first feature film.
Yes.
Okay. What has the process taught you about? Has it taught you more like on patience, storytelling, or yourself? Like what's taught you more on it?
Like the editing part of it, or what do you mean? Just like in general of making.
Yeah. What has that process taught you about patience, storytelling, or yourself? I probably butchered that question.
Yeah.
First. Yeah. Yourself, storytelling, and why? No, but yeah. What has that process taught you about patience, storytelling, or yourself? There's commas in that.
Editing or just the
or just editing yourself, your storytelling of it, like
what is it?
How you created it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Dude, I don't know. I'll probably have a more reflective period after, but like right now I'm just like sort of beating myself up sort of thing, where you're like, oh, why? It's weird. The thing about directing is why can't you see things in the moment when they're in the moment? It's weird. It's like when you're editing is when you're seeing like, oh, for instance, there's a part where you, Selassie, Mark are all in a reflection of the car. Why did no one see that? Like straight up, just
seriously,
your white ass shirt, just like holding a boom and a big old umbrella and everything. I'm like, why in the moment did we not see that? And then like,
that's crazy.
let's adjust. So it's like those things are constantly happening when editing. So it's funny. Like I heard this director once say the dumbest you'll ever feel in directing is editing, because you, for some reason, don't see the full picture until it's weird. I think you just make so many compromises when directing.
Right.
It's hot outside, or you're tired. All these compromises you make, and then you get to the edit, and you forget all of it. And you're like, why didn't I see that in the moment? Or whatever. But the cool thing is I was able to take your reflections out. So
really?
Yeah.
That was a Kalani.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah, he said he would do it, and I was like, let me just try real quick.
And then you did it. Did you just like mask it and then kind of add a different part of the car?
No, I use Runway. You know what Runway is? It's like the AI program. Yeah, I went into Runway just to see, and so I typed can remove reflections, and it did, but it made it kind of like funky. So then I went and masked around just the door, and then just tracked it and then put it on.
That's sick. Okay.
That's cool.
Speaking of Runway, I have them taking money from me every month, and I don't use it.
You need to cancel.
Yeah, like that popped up in my head. I just got a notification today.
That's hilarious.
But okay, interesting. That's dope. I did not know that. That sucks that we were in there, but you made it happen. You made it work. So
yeah, now I'm kind of worried I'm going to lean too hard on, because I was editing a scene the other day, and Frankie was touching do you remember that coffee scene in the movie where they're like talking in the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
She's touching the flowers in the middle like this, but in the wider shot she doesn't. So when I cut to the wider hands here, right, and then cuts the wide ends down, I was like, what am I gonna do? So I just put it in the runway. I was like, can you take her hand away? And it did. It like removed it and replaced like the wall and stuff. It was crazy. I was like,
damn, AI, bro.
I know. I don't love using AI, but
yeah, but for shit like that, maybe.
I mean, like I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't do in Photoshop. You know what I mean?
True,
like,
true.
But anyways,
damn, that's deep. I like that. Okay. Okay, so some people do wonder this. Can filmmaking really be a full-time hustle, or is it smarter to balance multiple income streams? What's your honest take on that?
It is possible to make, but I think if you want to be rich, you probably should do something else. There is a path to being rich in this, but it's not freelancing. I don't think. I think you have to like, I guess it would still be called freelance, but you have to go somewhere else to do it, or you have to just start serving something else, like do more corporate, and then you're kind of like chasing the money and not chasing the artfulness of it all. So yeah, there's a way to do it. I've had really successful years of like doing really well, but it was, I don't know how you could do that and make projects like off the air at the same time. Like,
yeah,
there was one year I did like 32 weddings or something in a year.
Damn, I see you.
And then music videos all in between that. And it's just so tiring. Like weddings are hard, quinceañeras are hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're like exhausting.
And you're a one crew guy.
And I'm one guy.
Golly, for those, bro, I applaud you on that.
Dude, it was rough. It was, and that same year, I was also hiring people to go to other weddings that I was getting hired for other ones that I was sending people to them. Then they would send me the footage to edit. So I was like, oh, this is the new path. Or, you know, I'm just thankful just for where I'm at, because I did not want to become the wedding guy either.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, I agree.
I just think that life is strange that way, where destiny just aligns with what you want, you know, like this year, I feel like the universe, destiny, you know, whatever you believe, opened up a path for me to make off the air. It's weird that no one tried to book me during that season. You know what I mean?
The whole time, huh?
And as soon as I got to a point where I needed it, it came back. I can't explain it. It's just strange.
Gotta be working.
It's pretty crazy.
That's tight. Okay. What's one secret or principle you follow that's helped you make it this far in your career?
I think it goes back to just being like, I try my best to chase like the truth. Like I'm always just interested in like being real and truthful, and I do that with people too. Like I'm like very open about stuff, and you know, my wife doesn't love it that I talk openly about finances and stuff with people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I will do it. I'll do it with clients. I'll just be real with everybody. So like, I think that has been one key for me. Is just, I have friends who are like a closed book, and I just want people to be real. Just tell me the real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep it real. That's it.
Just keep it. Yeah. So I think that's one thing that I would say is like, I just want people, like, at least for me, it's one thing I try to do is just try to be as real as I can.
Yeah, and that's dope. And since I have known you, yeah, that's all I get from you. I think that's why I enjoy you as a person and your company so much, because I'm not getting nobody else. I'm just getting Adam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, you smell good. But
that's real, dog.
But overall, you know what I mean? You just always kept it real. You always just kept it yourself. It's nothing.
Yeah, to my own probably fault in a way. You know what I mean? Like people, I don't know. Some people are like, oh, he's like oversharing or something. I'm sure people think that, but I'm like, I mean, I don't care.
I think that's like a personal opinion, because they're just probably not used to doing that.
Yeah, I think some people get uncomfortable by like that stuff, but
and rather than fucking just trying to get an understanding, they judge the situation. So
yeah, I just feel like there's like kind of gatekeepy information that I don't think is necessary. You know what I mean? Like, how much do you charge for stuff? I will just tell people. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, why do you want to know?
I didn't really like put it out on this podcast, to be honest, but I do. If you ask me in a real situation, I'll tell you every information you need to do. You ever want to hear. Yeah. I just don't care.
You're just pretty helpful, basically.
Yeah,
anybody who has somebody, yo, what is this? Oh, I could tell you.
Well, isn't there so much stuff you wish you knew? You know what I mean?
As you started?
As you start, like people ask like, oh, how do you do it? I'm like, I don't know, but I can tell you what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can just tell you what happened to me.
That's dope. Okay. So what advice do you have for young creators who dream about shooting movies but don't know where to start?
Yeah, if you figure it out, let me know. But no, I think like I hate the advice that people give of just start, but I think it is real. Like, I think if you really do want to become a filmmaker, watch movies a lot and try to write. You know, even if you don't feel like you are a writer, just write.
Okay.
And then just try your best to get out there and film and edit. It's so accessible now, even like any way you can. Find a team too, like of other people who want to do the same stuff you're doing.
Right.
And just get out there and just have fun because it's not that serious. I mean, you're not doing brain surgery. You're not, there's no real way to stop you from doing it. YouTube and all these other things are accessible. Right. Learn some stuff and go do it. The best way to learn is the way I did is just go out there and do. Like,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. How do you measure success for yourself? Like, is it rewards, money, more freedom, or just finishing projects that you believed in?
How do I measure success? I don't know. I don't think I feel like I even measure it. Like, I don't even feel, I don't know. I really don't. How do you measure success?
I think when it comes to a project, so it started off with like, did I feel like I put my all into it? Now at this moment, since I'm doing like projects for where I work at, it's really about, did the person that's watching it feel a type of way? You know, because like I did a recruitment video, and everybody on it was speaking highly of the establishment, the building, you know, but it brought out emotion of the CEO, you know. So whenever I hear that it brought some type of emotion out, I'm like, okay, that's dope. That's what I am going for.
Yeah, that would be mine too. I think that's how I feel, is like, if the client is happy, that's like, I feel good.
Yeah. And
then I don't normally hear about if anything else happens, right? Like sometimes they'll reach out to me like, people love the video or whatever. But if I do see the reaction online, if it somehow crosses my, like the She Likes Boys music video, a lot of it crossed my, people messaged me and like got a lot of love for that. And that felt good too. But I try not to put a lot of value on that stuff because I do want people to enjoy it, but I can't put all of that on me because I will crumble if somebody was to not like something.
Yeah. So you do kind of.
Yeah, I do. The one especially if it's a client thing, it is, I hope they like it. Like that is the most important thing for me. And I will, as I send them the video, wait on like, you know, eggshells, just waiting for the response because I want them to like it, because I try my best to make sure I serve them the best I can.
Right. That makes a lot of sense, because I mean, one thing that always stuck with my mind is like, whenever you are shooting for somebody, it's not really about us. And you know, of course, we have dope skills. We know how to put up a light. We know how to do this, but it's really about the person in front of the camera, and like they're the star. So our job is to make them look great. Yeah. And pop out and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And that's, you know, whatever that is, to execute the vision that they have in mind / us as a partnership too. Yeah. Just making sure they feel moved by it, if it's a moving type project, or that they felt like I did a good job. I think that's the measure of success. I don't really think about anything other than that. Like, oh, that's so cool that video got 1 million views or whatever, you know, all those things. I don't even think about those. I sort of forget about all that stuff, to be honest. Yeah. But I guess that is cool, but like, it's never been a measure of success for me as any of that. It's just like how people, like you were saying, like how people react or feel about it. Yeah.
Definitely. I love to make people cry whenever it comes to like weddings.
Yeah, me too.
Weddings are quinces. If they can cry.
Yeah, you got them. Yeah.
Yeah, my main goal for when it comes to those is that like my main goal overall is that like, it has to be so enjoyable to watch that 5, 10, 15 years down the road they can still watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very big one on my mind. Okay, so I have a second set of rapid questions, shorter,
Okay.
and then we're gonna dive into this one. If your life had a movie trailer, what song would be playing in the background?
The song in the background. Probably something emo or something. Like
Yeah.
Dashboard Confessional. That's just because I I don't even know. I really don't. Probably, you know what? It would be Damon. He would be scoring my. Damon is our friend who's. Did you meet Damon? You met Damon. He's the composer on Off the Air.
Yeah.
He's that tall guy.
Yeah, he was cool as hell.
Yeah, he's composing the movie, so it'd be something he composed. That's what it would be.
Okay, Damon.
Yes.
Shout out Damon. All right. Which actor would play you in a comedy version of your life story?
Which actor? Gosh, Adam Sandler, just because it's the same Adam. Let's just go with that. I don't know.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam's the dude, bro. I like Adam. Adam
love
with Pharaoh.
Yeah, I love
them.
Adam.
Yeah.
Let's just say Timothy Chalamet. We'll just go with Timothy.
Who's that? Timothy
my
Chalamet.
Never mind. It's the guy who played the new Willy Wonka. The little skinny little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've seen him.
Oh,
The
what?
only thing that pops up in my mind is Johnny Depp.
No, it was like one that came out like 2 years ago. It's about the origin story of Willy Wonka.
I don't remember.
Just forget it.
I'm sorry.
Next question.
All right. If you could only use one camera angle forever, which one would you pick? Like, is it close up, wide shot, awkward, zoom in, office style?
Probably like a mid shot. I think a mid gets the range of like seeing what sort of behind. So like on a 35 millimeter lens, you can kind of see like what's behind the person, but also see the emotion in their face too. So I think it's like a good range of that. Like on my fourth short film, Just Like the Butterfly, we used a 40 millimeter anamorphic. So it gave you a lot of more of the widescreen on the left and right, but also you could be intimate with them with getting the camera close enough to see the emotion in their face. So I think that was a good place. Anything that kind of resembles our eyeball, which is like a 35 or 40, I think is like the best. It's not really an angle, but I'm going with that is like a lens choice, like a 30, because it's like almost as real as we can get to the eyeball.
Okay, dope. I like that. What's the weirdest or funniest thing you've ever had to yell cut for?
There was this guy who was in this movie Off the Air, and he was this one night stand guy. I don't even know. I was trying to think of something about you.
Just
the weirdest thing
great.
I had to yell cut. I actually do know okay. Can I tell this? Okay, I can. So like 10 years ago, I shot this music video for this guy. Oh my God, I just thought of like two more. Shot this music video for these guys in Lubbock. And he goes, "Hey, come here, film this." I was like, okay. So I like followed him, and he gave this rocky looking thing to a lady, and she gave him money. And I was like, "What was that?" And he goes, "Oh, I just sold her crack." And I was like,
what the? He said, we just made a little crack deal real quick. You're not even supposed to have that showed on camera.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, I can't put that in the video. And he was like, what? He was just like so disappointed. He sold this little like frail old lady some crack. That was crazy, dude.
Bro, that's so
That
wild.
was crazy.
So, dude, you killed it right there.
Yeah, I thought some more stuff. I'll tell you off camera though. I can't tell it on the
Oh,
podcast.
okay. I was like,
It's too inappropriate.
Spit the juice, bro.
It's too inappropriate.
Okay. Fine. Oh, wait. I think I know one of them.
What?
I don't know.
Tell it.
I'll see.
I'll just say it right now.
Did it involve two girls and one cup? I mean, that's two girls.
There was a girl, yeah.
Yeah?
But what?
I don't know. So if aliens landed and asked you to show them one movie that explained Earth, what do you press and play on?
That movie, Paul. Let's just show them that.
I like
They
that.
would relate to it.
That's a very good movie.
That is a good movie. It's one of my favorite directors, actually.
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen did not direct it.
Did he?
No, his name Greg Matola.
Really?
Yeah.
Mexican dude.
No, he's not Mexican. He's
Okay.
a white guy who's bald.
Oh, I was way off there.
Yeah, he directed Adventureland. You ever seen Adventureland? Ryan Reynolds, Kristen Stewart,
Mm-mm.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm-mm.
It's about a theme park.
I never have.
You seen Superbad?
Yes.
He directed Superbad.
Really? Okay, so he's a good director then.
Yeah, he's great.
Nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so another question.
Okay.
What's your dream team crew? Not dream team, but like, okay, so you're about to go shoot a movie. Who would you have on it and why to help you bring it to life? Like, and it doesn't have to be like, well, I feel like I should, you know what I mean? Like I've helped you. So don't say like, you would have to say me or something or somebody, you know what I mean? But like, why would you have this person help you bring that to life?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. And I mostly value people's personalities over talent more than, because I like energy more than, like, talent is talent. Everybody's talented, right?
Right.
But if you're an a-hole, I really just don't want you around. So
right.
I have to just kind of find people that have good attitude and are fun to be around for long periods of time.
Right.
So I think Mark is just an always guy. He's always going to be on my team.
Cool guy. Great calves.
Great calves. He's just like a good soul.
Yeah.
He's hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
He's very observant.
Mm-hmm.
As you saw, have you seen? He's very observant. Like
very.
Just clock. He's almost like a lifeguard, just like clocking everybody's situation.
That's true. He was pretty observant.
Yeah. So he's like a forever guy for me. And then Jillian, she's just such a great producer, and
she's dope people.
She went from somebody who, when I asked if she would produce a project, she was like, "No, I'm not gonna. That's not me." Okay. And like, I was shocked because I saw elements of the filmmaking mind inside of her. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised that she turned that opportunity down. And then she came back like a day or two later and said, "Yeah, I want to do it." I think she like talked to her husband, and he like talked her out of her, negative talk or whatever.
Maybe, self-doubt maybe.
Yeah. So she's forever on my team as a producer, even in, if we have a role for her, she's an actress as well. So
yeah.
But she's just such a great producer and really made Off the Air happen. So like, without her, the film wouldn't happen. And then Kalani has been on every one of my films, I think, except for my first two, and so he would be there. My friend Dustin,
shout out Kalani,
to have Dustin shot every one of my things except for Off the Air. So and then Selassie, I mean, I just love that guy. Mm-hmm. And I would need him around as well. He has good energy too. Like, sometimes he can be grumpy, but also like, he's just fun. He's just like a fun person. And
he's very random.
And I love him very much.
Yeah.
And Ashlyn Jakeway, I think, I've worked with her a few times, but her as an artist and her taste, which I do also value people's like taste. Uh-huh. Do people have good instincts, and are they taste is hard to like refine, right? Like, it's sort of, you're born that way, and like those type thing.
Right.
She just has really good instincts. So like, I would need her around. I would need you around as well. I like your energy. You're a hard worker. Like, one of the hardest work. I told you the story about when we were working on that music video that you couldn't come to, or you were late, or whatever you were doing. Yeah.
Whatever you do. You just have somehow been late.
But when you came, your energy, it made me feel so good to have you there in that moment. I don't even know how to explain it. I felt like comforted that you were there. I felt like we were good. And you were only there for like an hour, I think. But
it was very short.
But in that short moment, I just felt better, and it was just weird. And I was like, and I guess I just didn't have a time to like quantify that result, because you were there the whole time, not there at all. But having a moment where you came in like halfway through the thing was cool. And I was like, oh yeah, like, and I always like working with you, but that was like the moment I could be like, oh, that was a shift in energy. And when you left, it shifted back. You know what I mean? You just immediately came in, was helpful. you know?
Right.
And you know me, I like people who are helpful.
Yeah. Kind of take the weight off you a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It's like, it's a lot to do. And like when you have a team and sometimes new people don't know what to do and they just stand.
Yeah.
And you like just walked in and were just like, boop, 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 just started moving stuff around. I was like, oh, wow. Forgot what it was like.
This motherfucker suck.
So it was nice. It's nice having you there. So you're forever on my team as well. There's several more too, like that I haven't named, and I'm sure, but there's just Damon forever. Like when I was like 15 years old, I told myself Damon, because we kind of ran in the same circles together, not same schools, but I knew of him, and he was just such a talented musician. I told myself when I was 15 he was going to score every one of my movies for my whole career, and he has basically done that. Like,
hard.
So
that's dope.
pretty cool. Yeah. So Damon's a forever as well. Yeah.
Sick. Okay.
That's my team.
I was a second to the last on the list, but
I kind of forgot about you for a second.
I'm right here in front of you.
I mean, you're probably gonna be boom mic guy for the rest of my life.
That's perfect. Well, I just gotta make sure I get the boom right, because y'all got on to me a few times.
It's like that job is really hard, typically, right?
Yeah,
but like,
no key it is.
When I watched you do it, I was like, he's like a perfect guy for boom mic, because he doesn't ever want to show that he's hurting, because you like have like, you know, a little bit of pride.
Bro, I remember that one inside the house. I was like, my arm was literally shaking, bro. It hurt so bad.
Oh my god, just kidding. But you're like, you have great arms, so you got great arm strength.
Really?
No, I just thought you'd be perfect because you kind of like do it all. You audio guy. I just didn't think you would complain. You never did. I never heard you once complain about it. Everyone we've always put on the boom has complained. Like, you seem to kind of just be like, this is what Adam wants me to do.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it.
It was cool.
Yeah.
So I appreciated you doing that, because that role's hard to do. It's like a tough job, but it was cool. You had like a full bag with all the microphones, so you were like in charge of a thing. It wasn't just hold the mic. You were like in charge of audio. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Shit. And I learned throughout too, and it kind of inspired me to. I want to get my own equipment like that. I know that equipment was like, I don't say it was outdated, but that's more fancier than what I've ever dealt with. Yeah. You know, but it did like, all right, this is what I need to invest into too, because this is like low-key super dope.
That bag thing was cool too.
Yeah.
It just made it so much easier.
Right here, record, not record. Yeah,
it's been cool. That was really, and the audio sounds great. So I'm like, really impressed with. I've never had a film that sounded that good. So I'm like, nice. And I haven't done anything to it. It's just there's no mixing yet, but it just sounds good. Like
nice.
So it's been cool.
Yeah, dope. All right, cool. All right, so my usual last thing I do usually ask. We're getting to the end of the episode. Is there anything that you want to let the viewers know, or tell them, or talk to them? It could be just anything. It could be advice, or it could just be something stupid, or it could be something like, you know, anything you just want the viewers to know before we get off.
I think I've run the gamut on it. I would love for people, if they're available or have time, I know there's so much content out there, but to come check out our film Off the Air when it's available, whether you pick it up on Blu-ray, come see it in theaters in March, or see it on streaming at some point, Amazon or whatever, to watch the work that we did together, because I think it's a showcase of friendship between all of us and the whole crew and team, but also just a cool story that I think will really touch people when it comes out. So yeah.
Dope. Okay. So yeah, y'all be sure, man. Keep tuned in, man, with Adam, bro. He has a lot of great things. He's a very talented guy. I always love working with him. You know, he stopped calling me as much, so that kind of sucks. But overall, good people, man. So Off the Air, looking forward to that. We were gonna show a piece of me doing a reaction on camera, but we're like at the end of the episode now. So
I mean,
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, we talked about it, and yeah. So I mean, anytime you could just. Nah, just kidding. but yeah, that's the end of the episode, man. So again, bro, thank you for coming out here, giving us your time. We've been on this episode, I think, a little going on over the 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we've been talking, but that's, you know, we're just having a good time, letting it flow. So what we're gonna do now is Adam's gonna go shoot some music videos, man, and I'm gonna go catch you behind the scenes.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do some commentating,
Uh-oh.
and it's gonna be featured on this episode too.
Dang.
Yep.
You're gonna actually commentate, like voiceover later or in the moment?
In the moment.
Oh my god.
In the moment, maybe maybe some voiceovers, but I don't know how exactly I'm gonna approach it. But I do know that we're gonna get our perspective watching you. I might talk to you a little bit, but I know Adam in shooting and Adam outside of shooting is two different guys.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. You said that the other day, and I was like, "What does that even mean?"
Way completely different guys, bro. You're like this. So whenever you have your arm crossed and you have this finger right here on your chin, I don't bother you.
Do you not? Oh,
I don't bother you at all, bro. Because I just know I'm gonna get like a 1 or 2 word answer. Because you're in the moment, and then as a creative too, you can't take them out that zone.
Yeah, I appreciate that. A lot of people do like to talk to me when I'm like that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, chill out. He's cooking right now, bro.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Yeah.
So yeah, I might bother you a little bit, but we
That's
are gonna
right.
kind of just see how you are doing it. So it's gonna be like just viewing Adam Paulstone directing a film,
All right.
a music video.
Well, come along. Cut.
Fade.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's the end of this episode, man. Y'all stay tuned. Off the air, get ready for this vlog. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at, but again, bro, thank you for coming out. You're a dope friend. You know, got a lot of love for you, man. So you know, I was looking forward to this episode forever. It came a lot sooner than I thought. Like I said, it was like Christmas for me. You took me to Disney World right now. Super dope. So
Thanks, bro.
yeah, much love, my bro, and y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you.